You good?
Okay. You ready? Yeah, I was just recording.
Go, welcome us.
Okay, everyone, welcome back to episode 702 of Mitch and Dan Take on the World.
Are we changing the name of the
Dan.
pod?
I'm Dan,
Oh, okay, whatever.
the answer man, and this is Mitch. Question, bitch.
That's me name ever since
Where
birth.
I answer all the questions.
It's mostly so far not really me asking questions. Some questions with just topics I want to talk about, but we'll slowly get to I come up with better and better questions, alright? Give us a fucking break, alright? The abuse...
You heard him, he's angry.
The abuse is next level, I'm assuming. There's definitely no comments anymore. That Russian guy disappeared, he fucking hates us. And,
Oh, trust me, we're all the rage in Turkmenistan.
you know what? I should have tested to see if this was recording first. Before we did
Mine's
this.
recording.
Okay, whatever, we YOLO it. Anyway, that's fucking cool, man. We go straight to the bird book of
The
knowledge.
bird book it is, as always.
757.
I pick bird number 263.
263. Now, while I'm looking, I'm going to explain. We have no idea why we do this yet. Maybe there'll be a reason one day. Maybe it's alluding to something if you pay attention to every single one. And, it's just a native Australian bird book, and we like birds. 263?
Yep.
You're a curlew sandpiper.
Oh, I like that one.
That one right there, the orange sandpiper.
Oh, look at him. Look at him.
So
Look,
there you
he's
go.
got the fanciness of a Rory Calhoun with the walkingness of a Rory Calhoun.
I don't know what a Rory Calhoun is, but...
He's the man who's always standing and walking.
Oh, that guy. He's a bitch, too, at the same time. Mate, I'm just going to get this one out of the way, because it just happened maybe an hour ago. But I got my testicles caught in my belt buckle.
Oh, how did that happen? Your belt shouldn't be anywhere near your testicles.
I got long balls, I think, at the start.
That doesn't make it any better.
I don't know how it happened, man. I went for a pee, and I just wasn't paying attention, because I fucking pee and just pull up my shorts and belt buckle back up. Good to go. But this time... it just pinched my balls in a way, and I couldn't get it out. It wouldn't make sense.
Hold on.
What?
Hold on.
What?
Hold on. So you undo your entire pants just to pee?
I undo the belt.
Why?
Because I don't know, I'm at work, man, and I could just piss anywhere. It's just a quick pull of the belt cord and just pull down my pants a little bit, willy out.
Why don't you just pull out your fly, pull down your
Because
fly?
I think if you're one of those people that do that, then you're like literally 0.1% of the population of men who actually piss using that thing. You're a minority.
But it's easy. You don't need to...
No, it's not easy, because I got to pull, and then I got to pull down the jocks, and then I got to get the willy out without getting it pinched in between the teeth of the zips.
It's not hard.
I've never had a problem before. This is the first time I caught my balls, and I'm scared. Maybe I'll go your way now. I've never had a problem.
I'm just saying, I don't know why you're doing this to begin with.
Mate, I think you're going to get abused by the commenters saying, Dan, you're just wrong. No one pisses through that.
No. I don't know. I think most people do.
You're
The
used
only
to
time I
wearing-
do it your way is if I'm drunk and I'm like, hold on. I'm going to need to give myself some space.
Mate, you're used to wearing suits and professional wear. I can understand why you just go through the zipper. I'm a little ragamuffin. I wear little short shorts and I pull down my whole pants to my fucking ankles and pee into the wind.
So, why? Oh.
Mate, your mind's gonna be blown when you realize you really are in the minority.
Nah, there's no way.
There is.
If I am, then good. We're the
Yeah, you're the one.
superior minority.
Okay, man, whatever. You know what? I don't give a fuck how you pee. I got my balls caught in my belt buckle.
Yeah.
And the lower I pulled down my pants, it pulled it more. And it was like caught between like the belt itself and the actual metal buckle. Like it pushed it down as it set. But I couldn't like pull the belt back because it pinched it even more. And whatever direction I went, it pinched it and it wouldn't let me free them. So I just yanked my pants down and they came out.
I'm sorry, I can't relate to that at all because I piss like a normal person.
Yeah, mate, like a woman.
A woman... Women pull down there! Pull the way
Do
down.
they not have just zips that go from all the way from the front all the way like around to their anus? Past their anus, I guess? Why don't we have that?
I mean,
It'd just be like a fucking piranha pants. Got the name. Piranha pants.
I'm sure there is some outfit out there that has that.
Mate, that's a good name though. Piranha pants. That sounds something you'd get in the 90s that are like fashionable now.
I feel like it's a 70s outfit.
Alright, man.
Piranhas were all the rage in the 70s. There was
Hey,
all those
piranhas were in
movies
the rage in the
about
90s. Do you remember the movie Anaconda?
Yeah, that's Anaconda.
Wait, maybe there's no piranhas in that one, but one time he was snorkeling and a bee went down his snorkel and they had to cut his throat to get the bee out. That was intense.
Who's they in that scenario?
What?
Who's they in that scenario?
I don't know, the people on the boat. I don't know why he was snorkeling in the Amazon. But yeah, man.
I remember watching a movie about like these people, they robbed like a bank or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like jewels, and this guy who betrayed them all by getting piranhas to kill them.
How'd you get that?
Like you'd always find situations where they had to get close to a lake filled with piranhas,
Mate, you
and
never
then
know.
things went out of control because the lake flooded. Piranhas were getting more people.
That's probably a better way than pigs to kill people. Because in the water, no cop wants to go in the water and look for bodies. They're going to be dry.
No, but it was just a bad movie.
Did I ever tell you about the guy I met that drowned like 2 weeks later? We're in Renmark, and it was like at a part of the Murray River where three of the part of these like river things meet, and it's kind of like a messed up current. And apparently, like these sand pit holes open up underneath on the riverbed. And this guy was just out there swimming. He's meant to be a really good swimmer. He really good, and yeah, he just went out there and he went too far and he couldn't get back, and his friends went out to go get him, and they said they felt his hand just like go under and get pulled down something, and the cops all went swimming around looking for him, and they couldn't
Bunyip.
Huh?
Bunyip
Got him, not the currents, not the sand. Isn't that disgusting, those sand pit holes that can just open up? Oh man, we used to swim around there all the time. Oh, one time a guy with a jet ski and a dog showed up, and he took his dog off the jet ski and said, "Who wants a ride?" And then we took a ride in his jet ski, and the dog was so jealous.
I thought it was going to be, you took the dog off and said, "Who wants a ride?" And we'll have to ride his dog.
Who wants a dog? But, man, yeah, crazy times in fucking Renmark. Mate, here's a little quick question for you. I bought some Tim Tams the other day. And what do you call them?
Just normal ones?
Just the normal ones, because you get 11 in the normal ones and 9 in pretty much every other one besides dark chocolate. What do you call them? What do you call those biscuits?
Tim Tams.
Do you know on the packet they're just called Tim Tam?
Are they?
Yeah. Why? There's multiple in them.
Yeah, so I guess that's why. Yeah, but if I was to have one, I'd say I'm having a Tim Tam.
Yeah, I guess so, but like, do you think we've kind of like that's what they've called it, but we've morphed it into Tim Tams? It's always Tim Tams. Or besides, like, can I have a Tim Tam?
I think we're both right. I think it's a pack of Tim Tams, but it's only an individual is called a Tim Tam.
But I think on the packet would make more sense if
A
it was
pack of
called
Tim
Tim
Tam.
Tams. Pack of Tim Tams. See, already.
I don't have to say the thing. Does it say a pack or it just says Tim Tam?
I'll get it. I got some Tim Tams here. Oh, I dropped me fucking Tim Tams. One sec. Alright, look. It says on the packet, as you can cleanly see, Tim Tam. Arnott's Tim Tam.
Yeah, because they're only referring to one.
Well, I think it should be Tim Tams on the packet. If you get individual
Probably.
Tim Tams, it should be called a Tim Tam.
There's an idea. Individual Tim Tams you can sell on vending machine.
Wrapped. I think they do have individual Tim Tams.
Would you expect them to be bigger?
Oh man, a big Tim Tam. That'd be delicious. Email them. That could be your challenge for the week. Email Tim Tam.
Yeah. Mr. Tam.
You're not gonna do it, are you, bro? Alright, mate. Here's something I thought about the other day, and I asked Kim about. I'm not sure if it's really a question. Maybe it is in there somewhere. But I was really thirsty, you know? Like, I was really craving even, like, a Coke would be probably the best. Like, it's something really refreshing and fizzy.
I had a Coke the other day. Yesterday. Regretted it soon.
Yeah, I usually do. I think 2 or 3 sips of a Coke is good enough. But anyway, you know when there's days when you're just so thirsty, like, water will do, but it's not good enough in that moment. And just like when you're horny, you just like maybe message a girl you didn't want to message, or you look up some weird shit or whatever. Or maybe no, it's more about the messaging the people you don't want to message. And then you just masturbate and it's out of the way, and you stop messaging those girls. And just like if you're thirsty for a Coke, you have a sip of water and you're like, fuck that Coke. Water is like masturbation.
It's a long way to get there, but okay, I get where you're coming from.
Thanks, man. All you have to do
Um,
is like knock that one out, and you won't crave the bad stuff. Sex is
Yeah.
bad. What's the word? Premarital sex, huh? You doing that?
Yeah.
See, can I watch?
No. Look, I can't fully argue with you because you're not completely wrong.
Thanks.
I
man.
guess it depends on the masturbation sesh.
What do you mean? You just masturbate. You're like messaging some girl, and you're like, oh, she's too far away anyway. I don't know what I'm doing. We're gonna meet up one day maybe, but not right now. So you just slam one out, and then you get another message off her, and you just fucking throw your phone away.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, then you're just like, shut up.
Yeah, what the hell? Just out of nowhere, how confusing would it be for them? You're like really into it being a bit too far maybe, and then out of nowhere you're just like, okay, good night.
I'm done.
I'm done. That's all they get.
That's how you end sex, isn't it? I'm done.
Yeah, man, you meant to say something. It's like with a walkie-talkie, and you meant to say over, or over and out. What are the odds next time you bang and you say over and out when you come?
Over and out.
I get it, because you come and you pull out, and it makes that popping noise. Every time. Every time.
Yep. Like it's the same noise of a calf being born.
Is that what that sounds like?
Yeah,
That's
I assume so.
Oh,
I don't know, you live on a farm.
yeah, I don't watch calves being born much. I don't think ever. In year 7, because we had a farm on our high school, each class got a little calf to look after, so like you go a couple times a week and feed it with a group of friends. And of course you go with your friends. I was with like Alex and some other little shitheads, and we're just like, the calf wanted its little feed from the bottle, and we're just like chuck it at each other, and the calf will run after it, and we're like screaming and running up the fence, and we got it to one kid, and he like got cornered and was just screaming, and I don't think we even fed it. I don't know.
Poor calf, you guys are assholes.
They shouldn't team up if you're already friends. They should make it, because it's awkward, and you'll probably just do the job and then get out of there if you don't know the people. And mate, speaking of, it's something I wanted to talk about. I recently got tagged in a photo on Facebook, and it was from an old high school teacher, and it was all of us. Her first class she ever taught when she was 25, and
Oh, that's cute.
she put up a picture of us, and I don't remember the photo ever being taken, but I should have sent you the photo, man, because I finally understand all the fucking like,
Look it up.
huh?
I'll look it up.
Okay, you do that,
Oh, Leah!
mate. Look at me, I'm tiny. I remember I
Tiny.
was
You
small.
look like a little hobgoblin. The guy behind you looks like he's 30-something years old.
Yeah, man. So that's the thing. I looked malnourished. And there's Alex.
There's some sort of sneaky guy in the back.
There's Alex back there.
Is that... What?
I mean, there's Alex laying on the ground. Mate,
Oh, he hasn't changed at all.
this is boring for the listeners. They don't know who that is.
Oh, there's Ed Greer in a tree.
Yeah, alright. You're saying their full names now, buddy?
Yep. Hopeful. I'm gonna try to see if I know any of these people.
Anyway, mate. I just wanted to say, I'm a little pixie elf back then. I think it was probably year 9 or something. I think. And, so I messaged the teacher, Miss Reed, because she used to be one of my favourite teachers of all time. And I just messaged her saying, hey, like, thanks for posting that photo. I just wanted to say, I'm sorry if I was ever a little smartass to you in class. Do you still work at AMC? Blah, blah, blah. And she got back to me, and the first thing she wrote is, you were a little smartass. Capital were. And, no, she was really, like, she was honest, and we had a good little chat, and she's doing well and stuff. And I think I just came off worse than I thought after talking to her. Like, I kept saying, like, oh, fuck, I'm sorry. But, she was laughing about it. And so that was pretty cool.
That's cute.
Do you speak to any of your teachers?
My brother's friends with one of my teachers' husbands, so I see her every now and then, but that's about it.
That's not very fun.
But she was pretty cool. But no, I don't really speak to any of the teachers.
Wow, mate. What are the odds you message one right now randomly?
Couldn't even tell you any of their names, mate.
Wow, you don't remember one? I bet you had a Mr. King or a Mrs. King.
No.
Whoa, bro.
I just only remember Dr. Zabo. Mrs. Stone. Miss Stone. Miss Stone.
Fuck, Dr. Zavo. Where'd you go?
Yeah.
Did you go to the Scientology thing?
He was a historian. He was a historian, Dr. Zabo.
You had to call him Doctor?
No. He was a cool guy.
You could just call him Daddy.
Doc Zarb.
Doc Zarb. That's fucking...
He told John Farnham, before Johnny Farnham was ever famous, he heard Johnny Farnham's, like, first big song, like, before he released it properly.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, you're not going to make it, John.
Wow. And then he got his PhD for being so wrong. And what about when Decker said he got hit by a car one time when he's riding his bike and it was driven by John Farnham? And he also said one time that his friends and him used to terrorize Magda Shkavansky behind her house by doing like dirt bike donuts behind her house, and she used to come out and yell at them. Mate, like, it's very specific, so it's hard to tell if he's telling the truth because he's just like, I'm 50-50 on these stories. He could be telling the truth or he's just fucking lying. Fucking terrorizing her.
Oh, poor lady.
I know, man. That's probably when she was living like for down there for Kath and Kim or something. I don't know. But mate, pretty off topic. Not a good segue with this. But I've got a new farm enemy.
Yeah.
The wood duck.
Yeah. Explain why.
The wood duck.
I love ducks, so
they've been eating all the peas. And I keep having to run out there. I put a big shade cloth over the peas, but something like the way you got to have poles in the ground for peas, so you can't put cleanly over because then like the pole's blocking it from one side. So some things are shown, some of the peas, and the ducks just fucking munch them like no tomorrow. And I got to run into the field and go quite often, and they fly off. And there's also a family of them on the drive I got to go to town, and they're always like 2 ducks and like 5 little ducklings. And they're always like right on the edge of the road eating. And every time I drive past, the fucking father or mother duck chases the car for a little bit. And I'm thinking like, what are you going to do? Honestly, I should just get out and kick his fucking teeth in.
Mate, don't you dare touch the ducks. Firstly, ducks are amazing.
Show to his kids that your father's nothing. He's nothing. You're just like your father.
Either you let the ducks be, or you just get a little fake plastic snake and put it near the peas.
We got a lot of peas, man. That's a lot of snakes.
Okay, you don't need a lot. You just don't need...
Well,
you just put one every
the shade cloth idea is working for sure, but there's still like... You know, we got a couple more pea beds. Idea. No, man. Fuck off with your snake idea. I don't think it works. I've Googled how to get rid of ducks, and mostly it's just like... I can't remember, actually. Definitely didn't say snakes.
Hey, it works. Ask Leo what he does. Do you think he has duck problems with these... fruits and veggies?
Did I tell you about the time I came up with the like making invasive species animals into chewable toys for dogs?
Yeah.
So in the off chance that they actually attack animals, hopefully it's more of an invasive species. And I posted on Reddit my idea just for a laugh, and I just got fucking brutalized saying how fucking dumb I am and like, what are the chances a dog like that's actually going to change their perspective? Like they're going to attack anything anyway. And someone was saying like, a good dog owner doesn't let the dogs attack anything. And I said, well, man, you live on Earth where there's dumb people out there and dogs do sadly attack things. And he just said, well, if you're not a good dog owner, then you shouldn't have your dogs attacking anything. It's like, what the fuck is going on? I thought it's a good idea. A little Indian miner chewable toy for a dog.
Make it.
I will fucking make it. I'll stitch and get bloodied hands. I've already got calloused hands. I don't know if this story's too deep for the pod. I might actually cut it out. I got so many calluses on my hand, I cut my willy while masturbating.
That's gross.
Not like cut, like fully cut, but like it's red. It hurts a lot, so I just stopped.
Obviously, you just need to lube up.
Yeah, man, I just gotta stop being such a fucking man with my callous, dirty hands, I reckon.
No, you just need to lube up. You're gonna get an infected penis.
Fuck yeah,
That's
man.
gross.
What do you mean that's gross? This is what hands are meant to look like. You're the fucking soy boy with your soft, beautiful hands.
If the hands are meant to look like that, then they'd come out looking like that.
What the hell? Then why do you have a beard?
Because you're born.
Take your glasses off.
Why?
Because you weren't born with them.
No, that's different.
Mate, throughout history, I think majority of hands were like my hand, and less like you.
Yeah, and the majority of people died. Coincidence?
Mostly at birth. That's why the life expectancy was so low. People actually did live about into the 70s and 80s. It's just so many people died at birth. That's why.
But they still died, didn't they?
Fuck yeah, man. I'd go around baby stomping if I was back then. Wouldn't you?
No.
Take out competitors. You have to.
No.
That's why I got
You don't have to do anything.
That's why I got circumcised to scrape out the competitors' cum.
You're disgusting. Change the topic.
No, I'll keep that one in though. All right, mate. This is a big one for you. I told you earlier what I was going to ask you, and you didn't seem happy. But you didn't seem happy about anything. But I just want to know your opinion.
Really, yeah.
Your opinion, or your hope, or your expectations. But what do you think happens to us after death? Especially you.
But I think, or hope,
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what. I've no proof, obviously, to back this up.
Obviously. You've never
But
died.
either two things.
Yeah.
So, firstly, I don't know if this counts, but deja vu is sort of you died and it's just the universe resetting, so you keep on going until you're meant to die at your predetermined date.
That seems stupid. But keep going.
Fuck you then, I won't tell you my ideas.
Oh, is that your idea? I thought you meant you just read something.
No,
Sorry,
this
man.
is my idea.
Sorry,
and then
I didn't mean
what
that.
actually happens after you die is something like you get to pick when you get to go back into your life to change something and then start from there.
So it's like a save moment in your life, a checkpoint.
Yeah, but you get to pick any
Because
of them.
you know how you like pause to save, and kind of like the character stays still for a split second, and then like kind of jolts back. It's probably like a deja vu thing for them because they just saved. You just saved a moment. It's
Maybe.
always at the weirdest moments. Something big's about to happen. You have a deja vu, and you're like, "Uh-oh, am I about against like a huge argument or fist fight, or is there a bank robbery, or?"
And then you start killing everyone. You can go back and you can do it again.
My wish, this is what I want. If this is what death is like, then I fucking can't wait to die. You just become whatever, a spirit or whatever, but you still got like, I don't know, things we can't even comprehend, but I'm going to say what I understand is like eyesight, hearing, smell, all that. And you can just go through all of history anytime you want, watch whatever you want, go through forward in time, backwards in time, and you just that. And you can like follow your life fully. You can follow any individual life fully. You can watch fucking things from history. You can watch the start of Earth. You can watch the end of Earth. I don't know what happens after you've done absolutely everything.
I would hate that. Just because I'd be like, oh, what do I pick? And I'd start like 2 seconds of anything. Hold on, let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish. I'd start 2 seconds. And then, oh, no, I'm going to go watch this now. Oh, no, I'm going to go watch this now.
I don't think we're going to be like what we're like now. We're not going to have the same brain. We're not going to feel like boredom and stuff. I think we're just going to have maybe interest or something. I don't know what's driving us to check it out, but something. I'm hoping it's something like that, but we don't feel boredom or anything. Just, I don't know, man. That'd be cool. I don't want to just be nothingness for eternity. That's terrifying. Holy shit, man. I hate it. I hate that thought.
There's nothing.
They used to keep me up so much as a kid. Just fucking laying there being like, when you're dead forever and ever and ever and ever. And I used to just feel like that for ages. And then...
You wouldn't even know.
Yeah, I know, but... What? That's fucked. I can't accept it, man. I'm not accepting it. I accept that I die, but I want to go watch some, like, Amazonian tribe from the side.
There's like one mystery you can solve. When you die, you get to find out one thing.
Fuck, man. I don't know. That's a good question. I feel like there's
I
a
know.
lot. There's a lot. I don't want to do any of the cliched ones. A lot of people say JFK, but that's fucking boring. Oh man, I don't know. It'd be cool to see the first of things, like who the fuck found out about the milk?
Yeah.
That one might not be that great. Like maybe something like,
Well, who found out about butter? I think it's even worse.
I guess so. But like, imagine the first person that did like an axe, the first human thing that did an axe. So just seeing their reaction and maybe like does he show everyone? Or does he keep it to himself and just fucking axe everyone in the village? And then becomes the axe god of the area, and no one stands a chance against Axie, and he's just taken over. The Axe Man. And then someone else quickly invents an axe. He's coming to the village. Or a hammer.
So it invents shield.
Something really early on, man.
Against the axe.
I don't know about a mystery. There's no...
Like you could go and say the first pyramid finish. How it happened.
Yeah, man. Have you seen more and more... Recently, I feel like they talk about how they most likely weren't slaves. They were just paid... Like, what's it called when they travel to work for a season? Seasonal workers, pretty much.
Yeah, I saw that. I've seen that.
You seem upset.
They've done that for a while.
Your life just left your eyes now.
Who the sea people were.
That would be a good one. The sea people. I really like Genghis Khan. Or Genghis Khan, apparently. But, so I'd, like, maybe hang out with him for a bit.
Age of Empires was Genghis Khan.
Yeah, but he didn't write Age of Empires, did he?
Yeah, he got his professional input.
That's fucking weird.
Genghis, we are going to make a video game about your life. Would you like input?
Who? I forget who we're talking about already.
Genghis Khan.
Mate.
But what mystery about Genghis Khan would you want?
Oh, where he's buried.
Okay.
I would fucking... Let's find that one day. Even though I'd find it and just be like, oh, okay, here. Alright.
The Vikings in America, see what happened there. What happened to all the Native American people? There was like some big Native American city that everyone just disappeared.
Mate, like, it was because of climate change and drought, and they just decimated their lands with agriculture and just sucking up all the resources in one area, and a lot of them left before it became total chaos and just moved to other places, and then the Spanish showed up eventually and fucked them into Mexicans. And
America.
Oh, like Louisiana, there was meant to be a big kind of...
I can't remember whereabouts in America.
I remember
the big Native American city.
Yeah, I remember like an actual city. I remember there was one near Louisiana. Maybe it's not the big city, but there was one, and they kind of eroded like this stream nearby, just eroded all the land because I think they were doing something. They were moving all the trees and stuff, so it just desecrated the lands and the crop areas. So maybe something similar. It seems.
They just said everyone just disappeared. I think they would have known.
Are you talking about the ones? What about the guys that showed up from like from Europe and they made that town, and then when they came back to see how they were going, they just all had vanished, and there was like a weird marking on the tree. Did you ever hear about that one?
Were they the Vikings or?
No, they're just like after Columbus came over, then like the first people that came and made a settlement, the first Europeans. The boat went back to get people and then came back, and the village they set up had just all vanished without a trace of struggle, but like weird carvings in trees and stuff. And yeah, man, it's a mystery.
I like that. Wasn't it fun solving that mystery of those two guys that died on a hill with the iron masks on their head?
Where's that?
I don't know, it was in like Mexico, I think, somewhere or something.
That sounds hot, man.
And it was like in the 70s. It was these two guys. They found their dead bodies. They had weird, like one of them had a note with weird codes on it or something.
Man, that'd be a cool one. Are there any Australian mysteries? Well, it's probably like, but I want like a weird one. Like, did you hear about the guy in South Australia, Adelaide, at the beach? And they found him up against the wall, and like a lot of people thought he was alive at the start because he kept like twitching and stuff. But then they found out he was just dead sitting there, and they found weirder and weirder stuff in like his suit and like how it was made, and like I think even like a weird tattoo and like just weird shit about this guy, and no one knows who he is. And it was back in like the 40s.
I think I've heard that.
Mate, Australian mysteries. We should be the solvers. We'll go there with a fucking baseball bat and solve anything you want. Call 1-800-DAN-DAN. Dan with a Batman. Mate, I know you're on your phone right now, but I just want to talk
about Australian mysteries. All
right, well, while you're doing that, I'll explain to the people. I've been having a little bit of a... I don't know how to even explain this situation. I feel like it's not bad at all, but it irritates me ever so slightly every day. So pretty much nearly every morning or every work day, I go to the gym in the morning first. And I drive there, and I usually go around the same time, but sometimes 10 minutes earlier, 10 minutes later. No matter what time, I always see this guy on a bike in the same spot, and we give each other a little wave. And every day he's there, even if it's fucking raining, windy as fuck, sunny, whatever, he's there. And then when I finish at the gym, I drive back, and pretty much in the same spot, he's coming back the other way. Got to do that second awkward wave, and I fucking hate it. I hate doing the second awkward wave. I can see it in his face too, because it's a less of a wave. He doesn't want to do it too, and I don't know what to do, because the first wave's fine. How you going? And then it's just an awkward. We've already said hi. We don't have to do it. He doesn't want to do it.
Turn into a nod.
I've sometimes done that. I think a couple of times I pretend I didn't see him, even though it's very obvious, and I felt bad each time. He's just riding his bike. He's an old guy, loving life. But the second wave, it's got to end, or I'm gonna
just turn and just start doing the nod.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's gonna become like that Seinfeld thing with Elaine.
Yeah, like the friend. Maybe I should. I want to start blasting like hardcore German techno as I go by, so I'm too busy to give him a wave. Yeah. That'd be hardcore.
And then when he does say hi, you just go, "Oh, hi, Fraulein."
I don't think that's his name, but it could be, because I don't know. I think Jay knows him. Mate, you were telling me earlier this week that there's speculations, about Bruz, John Barilaro, cheating on his wife with a fella's daughter.
Yeah, it's only I've only seen it once or twice around, but apparently John Barilaro was sleeping with Barnaby Joyce's daughter. Now, Barnaby Joyce's daughter was working for Bruz as his senior advisor, even though she's only like 23, 24.
That doesn't matter, that's legal.
Yeah, as a senior advisor, I'm saying. That's the bad part.
Maybe she's a genius.
Senior.
Maybe she's a genius.
Anyway, and Bruz's wife did leave him. So
yeah, after you told me that, the next day, he left his wife, or his wife left him.
Yeah, it was announced at least.
Did he blame Friendly Geordies for that one too?
Probably.
She's too sexually attracted to him, yeah.
Oh my god, Giovanni, I can't believe you did all these things. Oh, shut up, lady.
What's her accent?
They're all Italians.
Wow, man. All right. Well, that's pretty cool. Some
content. But I don't know if it's true. Like I said, I've only seen the...
Well, something's going on.
What?
He's definitely banged someone.
Maybe. Probably.
Fucking man. Who's your sources, huh?
The internet. Random comments on Facebook. You don't have any people pages.
You don't have anyone you studied with politics who you know who's like kind of got their foot in the door somewhere?
No.
Really?
No one that I talk to regularly.
Alright. But someone that might post stuff that posts on Facebook and you're like, oh, okay. He posts shit like, oh my god, we're in Parliament right now and Kevin Rudd's got an Uzi. He's coming straight to my office. He's just walking around with a little Uzi. Like from the fucking Vice City.
I'm Prime Minister again, okay?
Okay, it's go-mo! Alright, mate. Just don't make me shit my pants. And he already did.
Do you think you did it?
I don't know, man. He says no. I don't know. Probably. Uh-oh, I gotta plug my phone. It's gonna die.
To be fake. What are you doing?
Fucking right. Sorry, my phone made a noise. It usually makes that noise. It's gonna die in 30 seconds, so I had to struggle then. Yo, what are we talking about?
I forgot.
Mate, you're getting the sleepy eyes again. You haven't... Wait, how long have we been recording? Where does it say? My one says 34 minutes. Come on, stick with it, man. Come on.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm queer. I don't want any more bears.
We didn't, We're going to move the podcast to another YouTube channel because it's clogging up my feed. You know? I think it'll be better on another podcast channel. I don't know, probably not. The views aren't great. They're not getting better or anything, so it doesn't matter. And we can't think of a name. We're pretty struggling right now, but I thought of an intro, maybe. from now on that you
Yep.
might like. Welcome to the Lone Wolf Podcast with two alpha males. Dan,
I hate it already.
what do you hate most about the beta male?
Um,
That was actually meant to be my starting to this podcast. I just forgot.
I'm not an alpha. I'm sigma male, which is even better.
What does that mean?
It's even better than alpha.
How can you be better than alpha?
You can. You become sigma.
Mate, I think that's the shit in your foreskin.
That's smegma.
No, that's the thing from Lord of the Rings.
That's
Smeagol.
it's legal.
Mate, remember, like, have you noticed, I don't know if you noticed, but I see some things now and then that, like, those alpha male videos have gotten really big, and, like what you said, the Sigma, I see there's other names now, and it's just fucking ridiculous. Like, I get it. If I was, like, in my teens again, I definitely would have watched those videos, because I wanted to be a fucking, like, Super Saiyan, like Gohan or Goku, and I would have, like, wanted to be a fucking man, because did you see the photo of me? I was a little pixie elf. Literally, like, when I was 15 or 14, I look at, like, a malnourished little elf. And, so, you know, I wanted to feel like a man. So I would have watched those videos, I feel like. But, you know, now that I'm smart and fucking ripped, I look at those kids that are watching it now and I say, you fucking idiots. You fucking idiots. You just fucking stop it, you dumbass cunts. You fucking idiot. Just live your life and you eventually figure it out a little bit, huh? Just give it time. I'm giving it time. I'm still going.
You enjoy.
Huh?
And don't worry, you're a teenager.
Yeah. I did enjoy high school, though, even though I was a little fuck. I did enjoy it.
Man.
Barely got bullied. Did I tell you I only got bullied for a little bit when I was at a camp one time by this kid, and it was pretty brutal. It kind of made me feel like shit.
Please point out.
He kept saying my snake eyes made me look like a girl, and he just kept
Snake eyes.
yeah, because I had bright eyes. I have bright eyes, and
Girls look like
he'd often just make fun of my look, and then he became my partner for a canoeing thing, which I fucking hated, and he kept tipping me out of the canoe every fucking minute. And you know what, mate? You know what's really big of him? A year later, we had this anti-bullying thing come to school, and right after that, he came up and apologized to me.
Oh, that's cute.
And now, a week ago, he died.
How'd he die?
I have no idea. We just saw like a rest in peace thing on his Facebook, and
Late part.
but he looked like the kind of guy that would have been was gonna die around now. So you know, did you get bullied?
All the time.
Did you really?
Look at me. What do you think?
I don't know, man. I look at me in high school. I got bullied once. I was a fucking...
Yeah, in the middle years. So, year 9.
But that's when I met you. Yeah, exactly.
There was some little wiener kid. Oh, yeah, at school. We weren't at school together, though.
Oh, man, I didn't know that. I don't think we ever talked about that. What a fucking... Who's
Yeah,
picking
we
on
weren't
you?
really friends for a whole year, 6 months, were we?
Mate, I'm very defensive of you. That makes me angry. I want to defend you. You're like my wife.
Yeah.
Mate, remember that one kid? I don't know if say his whole name, but whatever. Christian LaRue.
I was looking at him the other day.
He had a samurai sword.
With his ninja stars and his super fast car.
And he kept threatening you. So I feel like nearly every time you posted online, he fucking threatened you.
For no reason.
Mate, I don't get it. Oh, man. One story that, like, still gives me nightmares that, you know, at the same time makes me smile and laugh. But still, fucking PTSD. Remember we were at Flanny's and you looked out the window and these big guys were out there and they were, like, talking to you, but you couldn't understand them. And you were just like, oh, sorry, I can't understand you, like, putting your hand up to your ear. And then they just, like, walked off and we're like, all right, whatever. And we just kept drinking. And then they entered the fucking bar and they were huge. And they just walked right up to you, grabbed your hair and said, you've been a fucking smart ass. Smashed your drink into your face. And then, like, some bouncers came up and took them away. Fuck, man, that was fucking shit. That was so shit.
I don't know what happened then.
Oh, what?
I don't know what happened then.
Nah, man, no one does. You were polite. You said, like, sorry, I can't understand you. You fucking smart ass.
Yeah, how dare I?
And then
That was the same night, remember? That was the same night when we were leaving and we were at the corner, like the opposite corner. And that guy came up to us. He's like, have you seen my girlfriend or whatever, so and so, and I was talking with Jaden about something, just laughing, me and him, and he came up to me. He's like, "You think it's funny? You think it's funny?"
Wow, mate. That's
And
also
then when we were waiting for a taxi, we saw him running up the street and getting chased by three
that was
guys.
that guy that was threatening, saying, "Are we beating up women?" And then we were with Lucy, and she's like, "No, they're not beating up women. Why would we be with them?" And then I guess he said other people were beating up women. They chased him, but that's still all in the same night. Where right after that guy smacked your drink into your face, we went up to upstairs and we got a new drink. And this big fucking fight started right next to you, and you got like fucking shoved over, and you fucking spilt your drink again. All in the fucking same night, man.
I can't remember that part.
That was just.
I remember the time when you got there was a big fight in Davies in the back room, and you were there, and you got pushed, and I just made friends with these two big Kiwi blokes. And like, is that a friend of yours? I'm like, yeah. He's like, they walked over to defend you.
Fuck yeah, man. Mate, another time we're in the city. It wasn't with you, though, I think. I was with Alex and Lukey and Tom Muldoon and all that. And we're at this club in Melbourne, fucking douchebags everywhere. And I don't know, I must have just annoyed this guy, and he got like right into my face. And as soon as he was like about to put his hands on me, fucking Lukey, Tom Muldoon, like a bunch of other Maori like friends of Lukey just fucking like grabbed this guy around the neck, and there's a massive fist fight, and I just sat back down with Alex and had a beer. And fuck man, every direction I am about to get my ass kicked, I just get saved. There was that guy when I was walking out of Bada Bing or something like that, and this other guy was in Flannies in the smoking area, and it's like, you know how they're like, there's a bit of a fence so that you can't get out, but you can talk through it, and he's like, "You got any ciggies?" And I was like, "Oh, no, mate, I don't smoke." And then he said something like, "Oh, you're being a smart ass." And then he said, like, "Wait out there, I'm going to come get you." And I said, "All right." And I just waited there. I don't know why I waited there. He just never came out. And, mate, I'm very lucky. I feel like I've avoided just...
He probably went to go out and saw you waiting. Oh, he's waiting there!
Because, mate, yeah, I'm not a big guy at all. And another time when I was in the city, I was walking out of Cherry Bar to go somewhere else, maybe the ATM. And these two guys asked me a question, but in a smart-ass way, knowing, like, the answer was... They knew what the answer was. They're like, "Oh, do you go to Stereo?" Or something like that. Stereo Sonic. I don't know what it was, what they said. But I turned around and was like, "What?" And the guy just went, "Oh, nothing, man." And, like, backed off. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? I'm not intimidating at all. I'm still part pixie.
I don't know, mate. I can't explain it.
Mate,
you radiate stigma energy.
I'm saying all this now, and then like next time we go out, I'm gonna get like fucking king hit on the street by you. Fuck yeah! I got a demon in me, man. Do you agree? Little cheeky demon. What would you call my cheeky demon?
Gizamalook.
Fuck man, you were ready for that one. Can I name yours? Sean.
Sean. How do you spell it?
Shorne.
I hate it.
Sean. Mate. Yeah. I think we got through all the fucking things. Even like there's a couple ones on here I don't talk about. Fucking Timothy Chalamet as Willy Wonka. I ain't got nothing to say about that. I don't give a fuck really.
I probably won't see it, so...
Yeah, neither. So, man, do you want to get up the on this day thing?
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot.
Yeah, I know you forgot, man. You don't remember your one fucking task. I remember to have
a
bird book right next to me 24/7 in case of a podcast.
On this day. Okay. Oh, it's loading. On this day, October 12th.
Mate, come on.
In 1915, the Ford Motor Company under Henry Ford manufactured its 1 millionth automobile.
Huzzah! That's fucking shit, that one. You're losing them.
Yeah, there's not much. The army of Cyrus the Great of Persia takes Babylon in 539 BC.
That's pretty good, man. I couldn't do that. I could make the millionth vehicle, but I couldn't take over... Wait, they took over Babylon.
Takes Babylon.
That's fucking hard. I thought it was the other way around. Why is it run... Babylon was meant to be the best place, but I feel like all I hear is people conquering it.
I think it's sort of mythically the best.
Nah, it was definitely the best. They had floating vehicles, and everyone could like eat ice cream and not gain weight. Mate, I think that was good enough. Unless you want to end it with
Hold on,
something
just
else.
double checking.
You should read
Yeah,
our
not much happened on this day. There was something, I think Christopher Columbus landed
You should read our star
on
signs.
the Caribbean island he named San Salvador.
Mate, you should just read our star signs every week.
No.
Oh. Okay, man. Well, was there anything else we usually end it with, or is that kind of it?
That was it.
Alright, mate, you want to end us with a big yawn?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
That's another episode, episode 4. We're going to get up to 10 views. And stay tuned,
Yeah,
mate.
leave your comments, Turkmenistan.